Hey everybody, welcome to this 1984 edition of Hot Wheels Mustangs, where we talk about the cars that came out from Mattel Hot Wheels in 1984. And it was a big year, something that people were very excited about and are still excited about today. Up until this point, since 1968, only 5 different Mustangs had been seen. They are the Custom Mustang, the Boss Hoss, the Mustang Stalker, the Show Hoss 2, and the Turbo Mustang. Yeah, that's it. So those are the 5. And in 1984, we got a chance to see a brand new casting, which is always super exciting. And so let's take a look. These are the 3 that I own. 2 of them are Turbo Mustangs, and the one in the middle is the 65 Mustang convertible. So what's so special about this car? Well, it's a new release. It is called the 65 Mustang convertible. Tan interior, white wall tires, metal chrome base, clear glass, and it came from both factories, Malaysia and Hong Kong. So if you really wanted to collect, you would want one casting from each factory, right? I don't particularly care at this point. Maybe someday when I have everything and I'm looking for, everything more, I'll want both. Right now, I'm just happy to have one car that came out each year. That's it. I don't need all the crazy variations. But so historically, why is this important? Well, I can see 3 things. First of all, it is the first year of the Ford Mustang, the true muscle car. The 65 Ford Mustang came out and blew the world away and became the most popular muscle car ever. And this is the model that started it all. So historically speaking, that's a big deal. Now, from a Hot Wheels perspective, it's the first Mustang convertible. That's a big deal, right? I'm a convertible fan. I own a convertible Mustang, and they're my favorite. So historically, it's a big deal. Also, it's the first Mustang from Hot Wheels with a moving part, which is the opening hood. So very, very cool. If you flip it over, you'll see it says Hot Wheels 65 Mustang convertible. You can also see copyright Mattel Incorporated 1983. Remember, the 83 is when they made the casting. So it's kind of cool to think that in those factories, Malaysia and Hong Kong, they were stamping metal with this mold in 1983. And by the time they had them all packaged and out to the stores, it was 1984 when they were available. And you can see on the bottom here, it says Malaysia. So here's the opening hood I was talking about. It opens and closes. And so it was hinged, and you can open it up and check out the engine. If you like it open, you can leave it open. Or if you want to keep it closed, you can keep it closed. Beautiful car, straight lines. The white wall tires are classy. The tan interior is clean. It's just a gorgeous car. It did only come in bright red. That's it. You didn't have any other choices. In 1984, you got red. This is what it looked like in the package. The only picture I could find, this is not mine. It would be very expensive, I'm sure, to find. This is the only picture I could find online. It's slightly blurry, but you can see at least what it looked like on the store shelf when it was 95 cents. This car I do not have. So there were 3 cars that came out in 3 castings that came out in 1984. The 65 Mustang convertible, the Turbo Mustang, and the Mustang Stalker. This one came from Mexico, white with the red and yellow stripes. That's a unique stripe color for the Stalker. And I would like to track this one down someday. The other Mustang Stalker was yellow, all yellow, and it came from France. So I only have one Mexico casting, and I don't think I have any French castings. And so that's kind of cool. And I don't know the history of those factories. I'll have to look them up to see whether they still are making Hot Wheels. I don't think so. I think it's pretty much Malaysia and Hong Kong. But more on that in the future. Here is one of my 2 Turbo Mustangs. I have been pretty honest about my dislike for this car. It is a typical 80s ugly, boxy car, even though it's a Mustang. I can see people's love for it. I get it. It's a Mustang. It looks like a fast race car for maybe a dirt track or something like that, but just not beautiful. I just don't love it. But I want to collect the ones that I can. This one has the number 31 on the hood and a bunch of sponsorship decals that are pretty much worn off over the years since 1984. This is from Malaysia, and there was another one just like it the previous year, 1983, that was from Hong Kong. And so, those little details I've talked about before. If you're not really sure, flip it over and look at the base and then do some research. And so you can find out that way that if it's a Hong Kong car, it came out in 1983. If it's a Malaysia car, it came out in 1984. Otherwise, they look exactly the same. And so here's the other one. And of all the turbo Mustangs, this is the one that I like the most because it is in amazing condition. It looks brand new. Now, it hasn't been, it's not so perfect that I think someone repainted it. I just think it's in really, really good shape. And I don't know why. When I buy my cars, I usually get them on eBay and I look for the cheapest price with the best condition, right? That's pretty tough on a teacher's salary, teacher's budget. I'm just looking for a car that I can afford. This particular one, amazing shape, amazing. And it came out in the Cobra stunt set from Malaysia in 1984. And so you could only get it in this color, with the blue Cobra on the hood, which you can't really see very well here. But a lot of the other Cobras are yellow and different colors on the hood, whereas this one's blue, so it came from the stunt set. It's the only one like this. But 2 years prior, in 1982, there was another Cobra stunt set that came out from Hong Kong. So in this case, they staggered 2 years. Hong Kong stunt set came out in 82, and then the Malaysia stunt set came out in 84. Pretty interesting. And that's what the box looked like. The Cobra stunt set with the special Cobra car, the Cobra word on the side with the blue Cobra on the hood. So all in all, the big news for 1984 was the 65 Mustang convertible. And in the future, we have seen hundreds of variations of the 65 Mustang convertible, probably the most popular Hot Wheels Mustang ever. And there will be a lot of those to share in the future and to try to find and collect online. So for now, I am out, and I look forward to talking about 1985 soon. So I'll see you later. Mr. John's out.